Good evening, students. Today we are going to talk with xenon oxygen compounds. Chemistry, class 12, P block elements, group 18. With this group 18, today's topic is xenon oxygen compounds. Xenon oxygen compounds. In this xenon oxygen compound, xenon trioxide, xenon tetraoxide, xenon oxyfluoride. These three compounds today we are going to discuss. Xenon tetrafluoride, xenon hexafluoride, xenon difluoride, and these three compounds. These six compounds are very important. CBSE board they may ask 1 mark or 2 mark based on this topic. So give importance to this topic. Okay, importance. This topic is important. Okay, now I am going to start with the preparation of xenon trioxide. Xenon trioxide. Xenon trioxide can be prepared by hydrolyzing xenon tetrafluoride and xenon hexafluoride. Let us see the example. 6 xenon tetrafluoride plus 12 H2O gives 4 xenon plus 2 xenon trioxide plus 24 HF plus 3 O2. So this is the preparation of xenon trioxide first method. Second method, xenon hexafluoride react with 3 molecules of water. It will give xenon trioxide plus 6 HF. So these two are react to 6 HF. Remaining is xenon and most electronegative. We already learned that xenon always react with the most electronegative elements like fluorine and oxygen to form a compound. Xenon trioxide. This is the preparation. This is the preparation of by hydrolysis of xenon tetrafluoride and xenon hexafluoride, we get xenon trioxide. Now I am going to tell about the xenon based compound structure of xenon trioxide. First preparation over. Preparation part, xenon tetrafluoride react with water, it will give xenon trioxide. Xenon hexafluoride react with water, it will give xenon trioxide. Now I am going to draw the structure of xenon trioxide. This is the structure of xenon trioxide. It containing 3 sigma bond, 3 pi bond. Sigma pi, sigma pi, sigma pi, and one lone pair of electrons. It containing 3 sigma bond, 3 pi bond, one lone pair of electrons. Next I am going to tell the properties of this xenon trioxide. Xenon trioxide properties. Because here in structure, xenon atom valence electron 8, valence electron pi s2 is 5d0. Actual valence electron is krypton 4d10, 5s2. This is called valence electron. We already learned in the electronic configuration part, xenon is equal to krypton 4d10, 5s2, 5p6, 5d0. This 5s2 and 5p6 is the valence electron. Totally 8 electrons are present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So with the 8 electrons, 3 electrons are involved in bond. So this is called bonding pair. And this one is called lone pair. 3 bond pair, 1 lone pair. In xenon trioxide, 3 bond pair, 1 lone pair of electrons, right? Next I am going to tell about the properties. Xenon trioxide is a colorless explosive solid. Colorless explosive solid. Second point. So colorless explosive, it means it will be highly reactive. That's the explosion. We know that. Next it is sp3 hybridized. sp3 hybridized. Third one is, it is bond angle of this one is 102 degree. Then fourth part is, it is a powerful for oxidizing agent. Why it is a powerful oxidizing agent? Because it has 3 oxygen, so it donates oxygen. What do you mean by oxidizing agent? Oxidizing agent is the one which supplies oxygen. Here, next one, it is the shape. Shape is trigonal bipyramidal. Why it has a trigonal bipyramidal? Because due to the presence of lone pair of electrons. Here, this is the actual structure. We can draw structure like this also. What is the difference between this structure and this structure? Because here lone pair, bond pair. This is lone pair and this is bond pair. Lone pair, bond pair repulsion is maximum. In this category, lone pair, bond pair are close to each other. Therefore, lone pair, bond pair repulsion is maximum. But in this category, here lone pair, bond pair repulsion is minimum. These are 3 oxygen are present in 3 corners. This is this corner, this one is this corner. This corner is on the back side. So this corner is the back side. So xenon is present here. Like, see, this is xenon. Suppose this is a xenon compound. This is xenon. This is 1 oxygen. This is 2nd oxygen. 3rd oxygen is here. See, children, I am drawing the structure. This is 1 oxygen. 1 oxygen present here. Another oxygen is present here. This is xenon. Front side and back side. So this is the structure. The lone pair, bond pair will be distances like this. Therefore, the repulsion between the 2 electrons, the repulsion between the lone pair and bond pair is minimum. So because all are present in equatorial region, that is 3 corners. This is 1 corner, this is another corner, this is another corner. So for lone pair, bond pair repulsion is minimum. So this molecule is highly stable. Bond angle is 102. Here in this category, the distance between the lone pair electron and bond pair electron are minimum, are very close to each other. So due to the hindrance of the lone pair effect, this molecule is not possible. It is highly unstable. So this is the reason this molecule is not formed, where this molecule is formed. I am going to tell again the properties of xenon trioxide. It is a colorless explosive solid. It is bomb bursting like that. It is sp3 hybridized. This will be explained with the help of ESEBR theory. I will be explained. After this, I will explain this sp3 hybridization. The bond angle is 102. Bond angle is 102. And it is a powerful oxidizing agent. It can donate oxygen rapidly. It is shape is trigonal bipyramidal due to the presence of lone pair of electrons. Actually, the shape is like this, trigonal, like this. This will be like this. Trigonal pyramidal shape is like this. I will tell you. This is a structure. See, xenon, here on oxygen, here oxygen, here oxygen. The overall structure is like this. This type of structure, trigonal pyramidal structure, and this one here also one bond is coming. So this is at the back side. So these are the structure of xenon trioxide. Next I am going to tell about the hybridization of xenon trioxide with the help of VSEPR theory. The repulsion and all those things are based on the VSEPR theory. Already explained the VSEPR theory. Now I am going to tell about the hybridization of what compound name is xenon trioxide. So ground state configuration 5s2 5p6 5d0 5s2 5p6 5d0 1 2 3 4 5, right. The xenon atomic number is 54, electronic configuration is 5. So here 2 electrons, here 6 electrons. So in ground state configuration, valence electron is 5s2 and 5p6. Next, excited state configuration. Excited state configuration is 5s2 2 electrons and 3 electrons in the pi p orbitals are shifted to pi d orbitals because of the hindrance of the surrounding oxygen atom. Now we are going to find the hybridization. Here these are hybridized orbitals. And these 3 unhybridized orbital. One lone pair of electron. This is called pair of electron is lone. It is not involve any type of chemical bonding. Xenon trioxide. Sigma pi. So this lone pair of electrons. One lone pair of electron. This one. Next, hybridized orbital, 1 s orbital, 3 p orbital. Therefore, it is sp3 hybrid orbital. These unhybridized orbitals involve pi bond with 3 oxygen atoms. So, what we infer this? These 3 excited 3 electrons involve pi bond with 3 electrons. 1 pi bond 1, pi bond 2, pi bond 3. So 3 pi bond, 3 sigma bond. So this is the electronic configuration of this xenon trioxide. Ground state configuration is given like this: 5s to 5p6. Excited state configuration is 3 electron from the 5p6 orbital shifted to 5d3. Now it is 5d3. This will be sp3, and sp3. So this all are sp3 hybrid orbital. One s orbital and 3 p orbitals intermix each other to form new set of orbitals called hybrid orbitals. Here all are mixing. So these 4 are sp3 hybrid orbitals. S character in this S character is 25% and 75% P character. 25% S character. Right. These are the information related to the structure of xenon trioxide. Next we are going to discuss xenon. Xenon tetraoxide. Xenon tetraoxide. Xenon tetraoxide is tetrahedral in shape. Xenon tetraoxide is tetrahedral in shape. So it's the same type. I have already explained the same type model. Here it is xenon molecule surrounded by in the bottom 3 and in the top 4. Here 1, 2, 3, right? 3 molecules here. At the top, one more molecule is there, like this. So this is xenon. This is xenon. The bottom 3 oxygen, at the top 1 oxygen, therefore 4 oxygen. These 3 oxygen are present at 3 corners, therefore it is tetrahedral in shape. It is tetrahedral. Tetrahedral shape. Bond angle 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay, now it containing 1, 2, 3, 4 pi bond, 4 sigma bond, right? It containing 4 pi bond and 4 sigma bond. No lone pair of electron, no lone pair of electrons. All are bond pair, all are bond pair. These are the information related to this xenon tetraoxide. Next we are going to write the electronic configuration. Xenon 54, 5s2, 5p6, 5d0. This is the electronic configuration. Ground state configuration. 5s2, 5p6, 1, 2, 5p6 and 5d0. Right, excited state configuration. In ground state 5s2, 5p6, here 5s2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 5s2, the 4 electrons from the s orbital and p orbital are shifted to d orbitals because of the hindrance of the oxygen. 5d4. This to make symmetry. Here all are symmetry uniform and the energy level is equal. Now I am going to tell about the hybridized and unhybridized. One s orbital, these are hybridized orbital, hybridized. These 4 are unhybridized orbital, unhybridized. Here sp3 hybridized or s orbital, 3 orbitals, 3 p orbitals, so it is s orbital. 4 unhybridized orbitals involved with 4 pi bond with 4 oxygen atom. So unhybridized atoms involve 4 pi bond with the 4 oxygen atom. Next, these are all sp3 and sp3. Here also s character is 25%, p character is 75%. This is also one information. So this is the structure of xenon tetraoxide. It is tetrahedral shape. Bond angle 109 degree 28 minutes. 4 pi bond and 4 sigma bond formed. No lone pair of electrons present. All are bond pairs. Here this is the electronic configuration. Atomic number of xenon is 54. 5s2, 5p6, 5d0. Then the general electronic configuration ground state is 5s2, 5p6 and 5d0. Here excited state configuration, 4 electrons from s orbital and p orbital are shifted to pi d orbital. Therefore here 4 electrons are in hybridized state sp3, 4 electrons is unhybridized state because these 4 electrons involves 4 pi bond, pi sigma. and pi sigma. So 4 pi bond and 4 sigma bond. This is the explanation part of xenon tetraoxide. Next one is xenon oxyfluoride. Xenon oxyfluoride. XeO4. Xenon oxyfluoride compounds are prepared by the partial hydrolysis of water molecule with xenon fluoride. See the example preparation. How can we prepare this compound? Because by the partial hydrolysis, xenon tetrafluoride plus H2O gives xenon difluoride plus 2HF. Xenon oxyfluoride. Next one is xenon hexafluoride react with H2 water molecule. It will form XeOF4 plus 2HF. Next is xenon hexafluoride react with 2 molecules of water. Hydrolysis, it will give xenon difluoride with 4 hydrogen fluoride. This HF is a weak acid. What do you mean by weak acid? A weak acid is a one which not readily gives the hydrogen and dissolved in water. So this is the preparation 1, 2, 3. This point is important because we are preparing xenon oxyfluoride. It is a properties. It is a colorless. It is a colorless volatile liquid. Volatile liquid. What do you mean by volatile? It can easily evaporate. Volatile liquid. Like camphor is a volatile solid. It is a ether is a volatile liquid. Like that, it is a volatile liquid. Next one. Next one is it is square pyramidal shape. Shape is square pyramidal shape. Next, it containing one lone pair electrons and 5 bond pair electrons, 5 bond pairs. So these are the information related to xenon oxyfluoride. It is a colorless volatile liquid. It is square pyramidal shape. It has one lone pair of electron and 5 bond pair of electron. Now I am going to write the structure of xenon oxyfluoride. XeOF4. X in the middle, O is in the top. Fluorine. XeOF4. This is square pyramidal shape, one lone pair. It containing pi sigma bond, 1 pi bond. Right? Square pyramidal shape. Right? These are the information related to xenon oxy tetrafluoride. Next I am going to write the. Next I am going to tell about the electronic configuration, hybridization of xenon oxyfluoride. Hybridization. Okay. Now I am going to tell about the hybridization. Xenon atomic number 54. Electronic configuration. Ground state electronic configuration is 5s2, 5p6, 5d0. 2 electrons in the s orbital, 6 electrons in the p orbitals, and 0 electron in the d orbitals. Right. Next one is excited state electronic configuration. Here structure is like this, 4 to 1 double bond. So 3 electron from the pi p orbitals shifted to pi d orbitals. 1, 2, 3. This is lone pair of electron. This is lone pair. The remaining this compound is called hybridized orbitals. These are hybridized orbital. And this one is that is hybridized means fluorine will form bond here, covalent bond. Fluorine forms covalent bond here. Here also fluorine forms covalent bond. This is called hybridized orbitals or bonding pair, bonding orbital. This is unhybridized orbital, or non-bonding pair. Right? It involves pi bond with one oxygen atom. So this unhybrid orbitals involves pi bond with one oxygen atom. Right? So s orbital, one s orbital, 3 p orbital, 2 d orbital. Totally it is sp3 d2 hybridized orbitals. Here the unhybridized orbital involves pi bond with one oxygen atom. So totally it has hybridization of sp3 d2 hybridization orbital. So shape is I already told you that square pyramidal shape. Square pyramidal shape. With this, I will tell you the ground state electronic configuration 5s2, 5p6, 5d0. Excited state due to the hindrance of 5 fluorine at here mistake. Sorry. Due to the hindrance of 5 oxygen. Fluorine, and one is oxygen. So due to the hindrance of these 4 fluorine and 1 oxygen atom, it will form. It will use the 3 electrons from 5p orbitals to 5d orbitals, right? This is the thing I have explained. It containing 1 pi bond and 4 sigma bond, 5 sigma bond, 1 pi bond. These are the information related to the hybridization of xenon oxyfluoride. Thank you students, have a nice day.